All right, now we're moving on to the next step in our directions, and we need to do a ring around in here. If you notice that it's red, so the red ones are the short ones, and you'll need 10 of these. And so we'll go ahead and get 10 of our short struts. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. And for each one, I have one set up ready. These are going in between these pieces. I'm going to be raising up and getting put into these things. And so each one of these corners, you're going to take your pipe cleaners, wrap it around, and twist them on just like before. And by the end of this project, you're going to get really good at twisting little pipe cleaners on. On each point, you're going to need 2. So it's my recommendation to go ahead and put all of those on right off the bat. I hope you gave plenty of time for the previous parts to dry, because as you manipulate your structure, you're moving it around and shaking it, and if the glue didn't dry, the connectors, the pipe cleaners, will come out of the struts, and you don't want that to happen.
Now I notice that you're really doing a good job of getting them folded in half, but if it's not perfectly exact, it's okay.
Yeah. All right, just a couple more to go. And the last one. All right, now bend these out, basically sideways on each one of the segments. And then start putting these struts in. What you're going to do is you're going to put glue, like you did before, in the end of the strut. But go ahead, and what I do is hold your finger over it, flip it over, and put glue in both sides. And then you will slide it on. And you're going to be raising these up and sliding it into the other one. And you'll see as you go around, your project is going to start raising up like a dome, but also the pieces will come out a little bit. And so as you do it, you want to make sure that you keep pushing them back in. So do all the way around, comes up and in, like so. in, and in, like so. Work way around. Put them in. And in. And so these walls are standing pretty straight up. They've been sitting flat. And then they're going to be starting to come up. In. And I do find it becomes a little bit messy because as you push the glue in on the one side, it acts as a plunger and will push the glue out of the straw. Work your way around.
Can I put just part of those 10 short pieces on, or is it better to have time to do them all when I start putting them on?
It's better to do them all because as it dries, it'll hold the shape that you're looking for. So when you start this, go ahead and make sure you do have time to finish it. And if you have an assistant, brother or sister or somebody else hanging out, they can put the glue in the struts for you to make it go a little faster. And the last one. Glue. Glue. And it does not matter which side you put on first. Bend that last one out. Get it in there. And then go ahead and check all your pieces. Make sure that they're all in where they should be. That one slipped out a little bit and I had to readjust it. But the rest look pretty good. Don't push too hard because your paper straws are not very strong. It'll be very easy to crimp it. It might look a little bit crooked and off to the edges and such, but as you build the next layer, it'll straighten out and make your dome look a little bit more even. But what you want to do is look at each of your different connection points and make sure that there's not too much space in there. And these all look pretty good. All right, and that's for the next step.